All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. This is one of those videos that you really don't ever want to make. So, you know, we ran so good Sunday at the track. We got a little issue. So we're headed to Adams, now it's called Bayside Dodge, to go see Mike. So stay tuned. Folks, we got you only on the POV view this time, folks. Sorry, but I had to get up and get out of the house. So as you heard on the intro there, saw it on the thumbnail, Shake and Bake's got a little bit of an issue. So what happened was, on my way home, the back end of the car got real wavy on me. I mean, it was really bad. It was a little bit bad at the track too. So I really didn't pay much attention to it until I got about 10 miles from the house, and it got super wavy. I mean, it was pulling the tail end, you know, all over the place, especially when I was getting in it. So eventually I wound up pulling over. Was pulled over to the side of the road, was, you know, checking the car out, trying to figure out what was wrong. I got to the driver's side rear, and I could literally shake the wheel. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what'd I do? So I was literally getting back into the car, and then Hemi Mike, Mopar, I'm sorry, wide body Mopar Mike's saw me and stopped by. Glad he did. So what we had to do is he got up under there, started looking at it too, and wound up broken the upper trailing arm. Literally just snapped it at the bottom, and I'll show you a picture of it right here. So yeah, you can see it's pretty well snapped. So we're heading to Annapolis Dodge, I think it's Bayside Dodge now, to see Mike. BMR, they hooked me up, and I'm going to talk about them in a minute. I got to get some gas. Alright folks, so as I was saying before, I had to stop here and grab some gas. I got to give BMR Suspension a huge shout out. Matter of fact, they even gave me a coupon code for you guys. So if you need anything for your suspension, hey, make sure you go look up BMR Suspension. There's a 7% discount code and free shipping to the continental US. So sorry about you folks in Alaska and Hawaii and international folks, but the lower 48 states, free shipping and 7% off. So back to BMR Suspension. I called them up, let them know what happened, and they were super nice. I talked to Glenn, he's one of the Dodge techs there at BMR Suspension, and he hooked me up. Literally no questions asked. Hey, you know, send me a few pictures, and you know, literally he was like, yep, we'll send you something out today. So I did pay a little bit for expedited shipping for overnight. Ordered it Monday morning, got it here Tuesday morning. Glenn, I don't know if you watch my videos, dude, but you're awesome. Awesome sauce. Got them in this morning, along with ordered something else from Summit Racing. I'll show you that when we get to the garage. And yeah, huge shout out to BMR Suspension. Matter of fact, when he came back and looked at the pictures, he said, told me, he said, like, I don't know how you did it because you're not supposed to be able to do it, but you wound up putting those upper trailing arms in backwards. So, you know, that could have been a cause for them to say, hey, I'm not going to give you a replacement set. You're going to have to buy your own. You know, we obviously put them in backwards. Again, probably a contributing factor to why it broke. But Glenn, awesome dude, no questions asked, said, yep, we'll send you out a new set. The only thing they do is they can only send it the way when you bought stuff from BMR, they can only send it the way they sent the original. So I went ahead and paid for overnight shipping to get it here today, so we can get out to Bayside Dodge and get Shake and Bake all fixed up, man. I slept on the couch last night, Shake and Bake, just to let you know. So we're gonna take our time, head out to Mike. You're not gonna see no pools, you ain't gonna see nothing crazy. You're not gonna miss anything. I'm just gonna get out on the highway and just keep going straight. So we'll see you when we get to Bayside Dodge. All right, folks, you see it. We're back here with Mike. Say hi, Mike. So we're back here with Mike. You guys know the deal. We broke the upper trailing arms, which are right here. So we're gonna do a quick unboxing. Let's see if I can put you on the box. All right, we're gonna rip this bad boy apart. So here is the itty bitty dude that we wound up breaking. And if you look, I mean, this arguably is no fault of BMR, right? But things break. No matter how good you are, how good your welds are, you know, sometimes things just break. But I tell you, BMR suspension, and Glenn, I say it again, he was awesome. So, going on his recommendation, we also went out to Summit Racing because they were out of stock at BMR, or he would have sold me a set of these too. Is the adjustable, on-car adjustable upper control arms. All right. So here's the part we broke, the upper trailing arm. Let me see here, there we go. Part we broke, part we're gonna add. And now, you know, him explaining it to me, and me not being a suspension expert, it's whenever they were adjusting the for the alignment, it puts a lot of pressure on that upper trailing arm if you don't have an adjustable upper control arm. So I went ahead and bought the on-car adjustable upper control arm, and Mr. Mike here, we're gonna take care of business. I'll walk you through, like I do everything else, big parts of the install. I'm not gonna video the whole thing because it's probably gonna take us, what do you think, hour and a half, 2 hours probably? Roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours. So you don't wanna watch my ugly face and Mike's ugly mug for two hours. Yeah. So we're just gonna do the big pieces like we did with the axles and the differential. So we'll be back in a second. All right, folks, let's see if I can get in behind here and show y'all exactly what broke. Oh, there we go, a little light. All right, let's see if I can't get it from this way. I can't see what I'm showing you. Ah, there we go, there's the perfect shot. There's what's broke, folks. So yeah, if your tail end of your car is floating like this, your trailing arms are probably getting ready to break or already broke. So we'll take a look. I'm gonna take the hat off. It's already nasty, dirty anyway, but take the hat off and really take a look at what the other side looks like. Okay, it doesn't look bad. So right here is where it broke on the other side. So it looks like she's in there, but we got two new ones, so we're replacing them both. another shout out to BMR Suspension and Glenn. I'm probably gonna shout him out 5 more times in this video, but yeah, super awesome that they went ahead and sent me a set of new ones. Actually, the updated new ones. So there's some new process that they use to make these that's supposed to hold more horsepower, stronger than the ones I have. So again, shout out to Glenn, shout out to BMR Suspension. Again, if you have any suspension needs, you need any, you think you need any of this stuff, you're getting wheel hop or any of that at the track, hey, this stuff definitely works, no doubt about it. And you know, I'm not one for spending a whole bunch of money, but the on-car adjustable ones are the ones to get, because then you can really dial in when it gets to your alignment. So get someone that knows what they're doing, Mike. If you're in Maryland, Mike. So he'll come in, hook you up, put them in. He can also do alignments, depending on the time of the day and if you can drop things off, things like that. But yeah, he'll definitely take care of you. So what we're gonna do is take a time out, and we'll get into these big pieces here in a second. All right, here's one of these sticky points. Trying to get back up in there where the head's at. So Dodge in their infinite wisdom, we actually fixed that when we did these. Is they put something in backwards where literally you can't get to it unless you drop the entire cradle. So hopefully, I don't know if we need to drop the whole cradle or not, but we'll get to that point. But yeah, that's a little stickler getting in back there. So stay tuned, we're gonna keep on rolling. All right, folks. Yeah, yep. So we're doing a little investigative reporting here. So if you look, it didn't break at the weld. It broke on the outside of the welds. So it literally snapped the metal itself. You know, from here, literally snapped at the metal, not necessarily the weld. So you can see, now I really see what Glenn was talking about putting pressure on this polyurethane bearing and in the weld. So yeah, that's where it snapped, but we got the thing to fix it, and that's the upper control arms. So we got everything adjustable on this car you can get. So should be no issues here in the future, because we're also going to put them on right this time. All right, stay tuned. All right, the whimsical wizard over here is trying to get this done without dropping the cradle. So I'll let you see, he's up here working on the upper control arm right now. He's already got the upper trailing arm off. So hopefully we can do this without dropping the cradle. Once we start throwing the new parts on, we'll see if we can get that done. All right, folks, I know this is a lot of piecemeal, but right now we're trying to get the new one in, trying to get the bolt through up top there. Oh, I have to swing it. It's getting there. So it's gonna be a little tight squeeze, but we'll get it in there, and once we get it all the way installed, I'll show you another picture. Yeah. All right. Oh, got it. Yeah. All right, deep diving, folks. When you put in the upper trailing arm, the adjustable part goes towards the brake caliper. The bushing part goes back towards the car. Let's see what we get in here. The inner fender well. Oh. Uh-oh. All right, the wizard said we probably could have dropped the cradle and made it a little bit easier, but it would have took more time. So we're trying to do it without dropping the cradle. And so far he's doing a pretty good job of it. So we'll wait, get this other piece in, and we'll show you the finished product.
Range it to where you can get a video.
All right, folks, here we are, finished product. The new upper trailing arm, correctly put in this time. And we got the upper control arm in as well. You can see all the way, it goes all the way back up in there. All right, so to be clear, those of y'all that don't know, upper control arm, upper trailing arm, and lower control arm. All right, you can get all three from BMR Suspension. They are $199.99 for each set. So literally that's $600 for the complete set. But again, use the coupon code below, you get 7% off and free shipping in the continental US. So the 48 states. Alaska, Hawaii, again, sorry guys, but I don't make those rules, they made those rules. So but yeah, great company. Like I said, no questions asked on, you know, what I did. You know, even when he found out we put him in backwards, he was like, yep, we're gonna send you a new set. So awesome, great company. And I'm telling you, if you got wheel hop, these 3 things will definitely take care of it. You won't have to worry about wheel hop again. So we're gonna move on to the other side, put the tires back on. I'm gonna leave the car here with Mike. He's gonna do a alignment tomorrow. We'll pick it up sometime tomorrow and go from there. So that's gonna do it for this one, folks. I'm gonna let Mike do what he does. I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro here. That's gonna do it for this one, folks. So if you're stopping in for the first time, hey, go back, check out the content on the channel. If you like what's going on, do them 4 things. You hear it almost every one. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, toss me a comment. Until next time, folks, adios.